Hello and welcome back to Tesla Formula. Today I'm going to talk about the exciting news we've got from Tesla over the past couple of weeks that led to this crazy Tesla mania. I'll cover the financial, Gigafactory, innovation and competition news. At the end of the video, I'll tell you about the next two exciting videos I'm going to post. Make sure you stay till the end so you can hear what I'm going to do. Anyways, please enjoy the video and subscribe, and give the video the thumbs up below. Let's kick off with the financial news. Since my last video, Tesla, new era of the smart car, the Tesla share price rose to a massive $960 before reversing back down to around the $800 mark. It appears that retail and institutional investors have finally seen the light. Rob Barron came out to interview with CNBC to reiterate his belief in Tesla and give his opinion that Tesla can reach the $1 trillion revenue mark within 10 years. Asked if he's thinking of selling some of his 1.63 million shares, he replies, "Barron Capital will not sell a single share. And this is just the beginning." Catherine Wood from ARK Invest, another big Wall Street bull, a long-term supporter of Tesla, came on to CNBC to discuss a revised base case 5-year price target of $7,000, which is an 8 to 9x increase on today's price. Just last week we saw Tesla recalling 15,000 Model X's and announce a second stock offering of $2 billion, which made me think the stock price would dip. But this is no ordinary stock. Tesla would finish up several percent. I think the stock offering, whilst it does dilute the shares a tiny bit, is a great decision by the Tesla CFO. Given Tesla's share price is so high, I think they should take good advantage of it and help fund their continued rapid growth. In Gigafactory news, all I have to say is the more Gigafactories the better. Elon Musk came out with a poll vote for a new Gigafactory in Texas, 80% of people voting in favour. This would be a great location to build a Cybertruck. As we know, the Texans are big pickup truck lovers, so this is a great match. Also, this would tie nicely with the new capital raise. Giga Berlin has recently been granted permission to start construction, and within 2 days they have chopped down most of the trees for the Phase 1 build. We should see this build ramp up really quickly. However, just as I'm recording this video, we've just got news saying that the courts have stopped Tesla from being allowed to chop down the trees. We should hear some more on this soon. Giga New York had a visit from the mayor of Buffalo, who said that the increased number of production lines and employees impressed him. It looks like Tesla will meet its workforce target and avoid the $40 million fine. Finally, Giga Shanghai seems to be back up and running, and deliveries are set to continue post the coronavirus lockdown. In innovation news, Tesla's command on the electric skateboard continues as it officially updates its EPA range on the Model S and X to 390 and 351 miles respectively. I think this is remarkable. Tesla has nearly surpassed a 400-mile range. Additionally, they have released new figures for the Model Y, making it the world's most efficient EV SUV at an EPA range of 315 miles. I can't wait to see these delivered in March. It's going to be great for Tesla's delivery numbers and bottom line. Tesla has also released the option for customers to purchase rear heated seats for a small fee of $300, again through an over-the-air update, just like the recent $2,000 0 to 60 boost offered for the Model 3 long-range customers. I think this is a brilliant additional revenue stream for Tesla, taking a leaf out of Apple's book, connecting more with the customers post the car sale and getting more revenue coming in. Finally, I bring you to the most important innovative piece of news from Tesla. No, actually the most important part of this video. They've started to build a prototype battery cell manufacturing line. There have been lots of new job postings looking for people with skills in cell manufacturing and cell chemistry to work on this new project. I cannot emphasize how big this news is. This is a final piece of the jigsaw puzzle that will seal Tesla's position as an industry leader for the foreseeable future. This would mean checkmate to the traditional automakers that are struggling to even use existing battery suppliers, let alone make their own. This would make Tesla fully vertically integrated. They wouldn't need LG or Panasonic anymore. They would have the power to further reduce their vehicle cost and make it even more affordable. As an investor, this is what makes me jump the most. And come April, we have the battery and drivetrain event. I shall expect to see some amazing technological announcements that could spark the next stock price rally. In competition news, CNBC came out with a great video titled "Which Automakers Can Seriously Challenge Tesla?" As you can see in the video, in 2019, 246,000 new EVs were sold, of which 193,000 were Teslas. That's a 78% market share. On top of this, we've heard that Ford, Daimler and GM have reported poor financial results for the fourth quarter. To make things even more difficult for the traditional car companies, they've woken up to a battery supply shortage. Here we see Jaguar had to pause its I-Pace production, and Audi and Mercedes have already reported similar issues, with Mercedes-Benz admitting Tesla's acquisition of German engineering firm Grohmann Engineering being the reason. This supply shortage is only going to heavily restrict mass production. It comes up so much in investment community that the competition will catch up to Tesla. I find this laughable. How can people believe that all these old, traditional and profit-driven automakers are suddenly going to produce amazing EVs and make profit, and at mass scale? Where are they getting these huge battery supplies from? How can they suddenly become software developers and world leaders in electrical skateboard manufacturing, capable of competing with Tesla, who've been doing it for 10 years? People keep saying that they will reduce the technological gap with Tesla in a 2-year period. How is this possible? Tesla hasn't stopped innovating or researching, nor will they. Things are only going to get worse for the traditional automakers. In order to sell their new EVs at a competitive price, they will have to incur losses on each sale. With declining ICE sales and higher EV research and development costs, the loss-making is only going to get even worse, as more people and governments push for all newly sold cars to be electric. Here's what I don't understand. Why don't the automakers put their hand up and say Tesla have won? They know how to make these electrical skateboards better. They could license the use of their technology and try to go back to making some profit. In the meantime, they could research into the technology and try and catch up. Seems to be a no-brainer. What do you guys think? Please comment below. As promised, I also want to give you the heads up about my next videos. Firstly, I'm going to talk about my first Tesla option trade, which I'm going to place in April, and I'll tell you why later, but it should yield me up to $100,000 if it comes off the way I think it will do. Secondly, I'm going to vlog a weekend trip with a couple of mates where we take out a Tesla Model S around some backcountry roads and put it through its paces. Thanks for listening guys, and stay tuned for more.